The Civ Give is back, and on December 11th, 2022, 12 of your favorite content creators will be duking it out in a free-for-all match of Civilization to raise money for a wonderful children's charity, Gamers Outreach. If you would like more information about the event, more information about Gamers Outreach, or you would like to donate, all of those links are in the description. Hello everybody, Bradley here, and today I would like to talk to you about the Mausoleum at Halicarnassus, a wonder that, if used correctly, can almost just break the game in your favor. Let's get into it. To take a look at the Mausoleum, we are going to hop into this wonderful game as Wilhelmina we were playing on stream last night. If you would like to watch me play Civilization live, you can head to the link in the description. It is twitch.tv/VanBradley. In this game though, as you can see right here, we built the Mausoleum, used it to great effect, and we're going to talk about it right now. The first thing we have to do, as always, when talking about these wonders is actually just head to the Civilopedia and figure out exactly what they do. So let's type in the Maus here, and we have the Mausoleum at Halicarnassus. The first ability is coastal related, +1 science, +1 faith, and +1 culture on all coast tiles for this city. So if we take a look at hashtag the Civ Give 2022 here, the city in which we built the Mausoleum, you can see we have some coast tiles. They're getting +1 science, +1 faith, and +1 culture. This isn't a huge ability in terms of long-term scaling. As you can see, we have almost 900 science, 300 culture, and 143 faith per turn. So this isn't adding too much to it. However, the Mausoleum is a very early game wonder. We'll take a look at the tech tree soon, but getting that in the early game can add 10, 20, 30% to your culture and science, especially if you're playing on deity. So it's not to be trifled with. This can be very, very good in terms of getting these kind of bonus yields that are hard to get in a coastal city in your games. Now, the next ability is the one that can break the game for you. It is so good, and this is the ability I want to talk to you about. Keep in mind, this ability only works in games where you are building quite a few industrial zones, especially on higher difficulties, when the AI will be competing for these great engineers. If you're going to use the Mausoleum for this purpose, you want to make sure you have a good industrial zone base. However, as long as you do, great engineers have an additional charge. Every single great engineer that you earn after the Mausoleum is built is going to have an additional charge. That is bonkers good. Now, in this game, we were able to use the extra charge from these great engineers to incredible effect. Hopefully, there's some slides coming across the screen from the stream so you could see it happen. But we got Emotep, and Emotep will give you pretty much free ancient and classical era wonders. And what we did is we actually used Emotep to build the Mausoleum, thus giving it an extra charge. And that allowed us to then use Emotep to build the Colossus for free, for absolutely free. And then we could use the extra Mausoleum charge to go, and I can't remember which wonder we put it on, but we used the Mausoleum charge on another wonder. And so right away, using Emotep on the Mausoleum allowed it to pay itself off, get the extra charge into Emotep, and then kind of move to other wonders. So right away, with just the first great engineer, we already got 2.5, 1.5, whatever the math is. We already got at least 1.5 free wonders from it. It was incredible. Boom! The Mausoleum at Halicarnassus! The Mausoleum at Halicarnassus. That's going to give us cool coastal stuff, but more importantly for us, extra great engineer charges. Could build the Colossus for another trade route. Yes, I would like to build the Colossus, please.
Roads were set up
Oh boy! Free wonders!
Representing the sun.
Boom! Okay, you watch this real quick. I gotta go get a water.
The houses
You can't see me.
made of wood, their rooftops out of rope.
Later in the game, we had actually planned to use the next Wonder Engineer for the Ruhr Valley, but we had already built it. This allowed us to use a 3-charge Wonder Building Great Engineer to build Oxford University down here. That was incredible. Oxford University is a very good wonder for a science game, which we are going for. Groningen was a difficult place to build it. There's not a lot of production in this city, so being able to build it with just one great engineer instead of having to only build 2/3 of it and find the other third in production was incredible. And lastly, you shouldn't sleep on the other great engineers either. I know a lot of people who use the Mausoleum really love it for the wonder building great engineers. However, we were able to use the engineer that built walls in cities. We have steel now, so a lot of these cities, I guess all of them already have walls, but we were able to use the wall building engineer in 3 cities kind of on the borders here to defend ourselves on deity, which was super helpful. The other engineer that's really good with the Mausoleum is the one that allows you to build 1 extra district above your population population in Rotterdam here and in Maastricht and these types of cities that when they're a little bit smaller in the early game don't have a lot of population. This city doesn't have a lot of population. We're building mines for the Ruhr Valley to get that effect. We have mountains here. We don't got a lot of space for food or farms or anything like that. Being able to build one extra district in a high production city without having to get to population 10 is absolutely absurdly good. And to be able to do that extra times in multiple cities because the Mausoleum here is giving us more great engineer charges is absolutely incredible. Even this next engineer, Nikola Tesla, this district's regional buildings provide +2 production. You're going to get that twice in 2 different districts, which is awesome. And this district's regional buildings reach 3 tiles farther, so you're going to be getting that factory boost 2 more cities, allowing you to expand your empire farther and still get boosts from factories that are 9 tiles away. Absolutely great. The Mausoleum, just don't sleep on it. This can be an S tier wonder in your games. If you are looking to build the Mausoleum in your next Civilization game, you can find it here in Defensive Tactics, nice and early on. You will unlock this wonder nice and early. It gets built with Emotep in 1 charge, so you'll get that charge back, and it's just all around a really good wonder to have. At this point too, by Defensive Tactics, you probably have 2 or 3 cities placed on the maps, which means you'll have at least one of them, hopefully, that has enough coastal tiles to make this worth it in the early game for you, while also setting you up for success with your great engineers later in the game. Obviously, if you are playing on a lower difficulty and the AI are not challenging you for as many great engineers, you can get away with having fewer industrial zones to accomplish this. However, it just means you'll be slower actually getting to all the great engineers because you'll be earning less great engineer points. Overall, the Mausoleum is one of those wonders that can be anywhere from F tier to S tier depending on how you use it. In this game, we used it to great effect for both the coastal tile benefits with the faith, the culture, and the science. We also used it to great effect for the great engineers to build those wonders that we needed to succeed. I am excited to see how you use it in your next game. If you are using the Mausoleum for the first time or the 50th time, head into our Discord. That link is in the description. I would love for you to post photos of your best Mausoleums there. That would be awesome. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know in the comments what you think of the Mausoleum. I'd love to hear your feedback on how good of a wonder you think it is. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Hey, don't go anywhere just yet. If you like merch, head over to vbmerch.com. We have this wonderful selection of merchandise available for you. We have a Civ Give collection where my proceeds from that merch will be going to Gamers Outreach as part of my fundraising for the Civ Give. So if you want to donate to the Civ Give but also want some cool merch, this is a good way to do it. We also have Canalysis lines. We have Flip This stickers and mugs. We have these really comfy VB shirts. I'm wearing one right now. It's fantastic. If you like the Hell Yeah Brother from the live stream, that's all there for you as well. If you would like that merch, that is vbmerch.com. If you would like to suggest some merchandise for us to make, head over to our Discord server. That'll be it. That'll be all. Thank you so much for watching. And now this time for reals, we'll see you in the next one.